Donna, and today I want to share with you guys a really cool new way that you can increase your sales and save time. You guys, but things just seem really crazy lately and I need any way possible to find more time in a day, especially to dedicate towards my business online, and I need a way to be able to boost my sales as well. So ironically, a company called PrimeLister just recently reached out to me within the last few weeks and asked if I would take a look at their product. They have a Chrome extension that is so easy to use that I decided today I wanted to share it with you guys. So what PrimeLister is a really cool Chrome extension, like I said, that allows you to cross-list, delist, relist. They have a Poshmark assistant that helps to share your closet a whole lot easier. You can also follow different sellers on Poshmark. You can unfollow them. You can like products on Poshmark. There's so many different things. There's eBay, Poshmark, Etsy. There's also Mercari, Facebook Marketplace. So you can expand your current business and open yourself up for more sales with less time. So I wanted, like I said, to go ahead. I'm going to share my screen with you guys. I want to show you a walkthrough step-by-step how to sign up for the program, what it's all about, and then also show you the different functions within the program. And then I thought at the end we'll get back together and I'll tell you my honest review of the program, whether I thought it was useful or not, and whether I think it's worth your time to take a look at it. So give me just a minute. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you so that we can go ahead and go through this. Hang on one second. All right, so here we are at PrimeLister.com, and I'm going to leave the link below in the description as well to make it as easy as possible for you guys. Just to click that link, it'll take you straight here. Now, you do need to be on Google Chrome because this is a Google Chrome extension that works on your computer. It enables listing operations like relisting, duplicating, deleting, and bulk listing, multi-cross listing, and sharing on different marketplaces such as Poshmark, eBay, Etsy, Facebook Marketplace, and also Mercari. So there's two main features on PrimeLister. There's the cross listing, and then there's also the Poshmark bot or assistant, and we're going to go through all of that during this tutorial. When it comes to listing, PrimeLister does your listing operations for you, and you can import your current listings into one place as well. So we're going to show you that and the inventory spot, and that way you can gather all your multi-marketed inventory, cross-list, relist, delist your inventory, all on different marketplaces, without having to do everything manually, which is just amazing. So here's your landing page. It also has a section on pricing, which you can go through. Now, there is no credit card required, and you get a 7-day free trial, which is really cool. Like, how many websites can you just test out for free? And then you can cancel it anytime after that. And then there's different levels and how often you want to pay for it, monthly or annually. And you can see all of that on the pricing page. I'm just going to scroll down just to show you the first page here. It talks about getting organized, stay up to date, driving sales, how it can save you time. And then also talks about, like I just said, manage your multi-marketplace sales seamlessly through cross-listing, relisting, delisting. And then it's really cool. It shows you these quick little videos on the first page. This shows you importing your listings. There's also within PrimeLister, I'm going to show you where there's some help documents that you can get to very easily. Also, you can organize your inventory. This is cool too because you can set up tags and groups. We're going to go through all of that so you can kind of organize it a little bit better. This shows you how you can cross-list your listings between all the different marketplaces. And they just recently added that you can cross-list to multiple marketplaces at one time. Again, bulk actions, saving you time. Here you can relist, delist, it's talking about, and then scheduling to post later. So you can schedule most of these tasks to be able to do automatically without you having to do it manually. All right, so the first step you're going to do is you are going to sign up. So you're going to just simply put in your name, your email address, and you're going to click the Get Started for free. I'm going to go ahead and log in because I already have an account. So here we go with my email and log in. So once you set that up, this is the main page that you come to when you log in. So your tasks will not be crossed off. They will be completely open here. So it'll take you step by step how to set up your account and how to learn how to do the different actions. So we already did the first one, create a PrimeLister account. All right, the next most important step here is we're going to install the PrimeLister extension. So do you see these green words here that says learn more? I'm going to click this and it pops up a really cool document that shows you exactly what you're supposed to do. So it's going to walk us through step by step. You're going to click on the Install PrimeLister extension. So easy. And then you're going to click to Add to Chrome button right here when it pops up. And then I'm going to show you how to also pin it. So here is the video on how to do it as well, which makes it so simple. So you're just going to click it right here. Going to take you to your Chrome extensions, and then you're going to hit, I'm going to hit, remove from Chrome. I'm not going to delist it, but it's going to say here that you're going to install it to your Chrome. Once everything is installed, you are then going to go up here to this little puzzle piece up here next to your face that you've logged into. When you click on that, it's going to list your extensions, and here you see it says PrimeLister, and then there's going to be this little thumbtack pin. You're going to click the pin. Do you see at the top? It's going to add it here. If I unclick it, it takes it away. So you want to make sure that you add it here to your kind of favorites bar here. And then you're done with installing it. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to connect the marketplaces to PrimeLister account. The other really cool thing about PrimeLister is they are never going to ask you for your login and passwords to your online sales sites. You ask, how in the world can they do that? But because it's an extension, you actually log into your websites and it just kind of runs in the background and it helps you with different things. So it's very secure, it's risk-free, so you're not giving over your personal information and data. So all you're going to do is you're going to click on the little blue PL in your extension bar, and this is what it's going to pop up at. The other really cool thing is when they have new updates, you don't have to uninstall the extension and then reinstall it. There's actually an update I had to do this morning. As long as you click it, it automatically does the update for you. You don't have to uninstall and reinstall, which I think is really great. All right, so all you simply have to do is click on which marketplace you want to head to. So let's start with Poshmark. Great place to start. It's going to open a brand new window. It's going to connect you with your Poshmark store. The other thing you're going to notice that pops up here is this little bar here, which is a PrimeLister action bar. And then down here at the bottom, there's also a PL that we're going to look at here in just a second. So here on the PrimeLister action bar, you can see all the different listing actions. You can relist, delist, duplicate, share, delete the item. Inventory actions, you can import them into your spreadsheet, which I'm going to show you in a minute on the website. You can also open your own inventory and also Crosslist. All right, you also notice that there's little boxes next to the items here. So that is what you would select, and then you would select which action you would want to complete. All right, down in the bottom corner, the PL, if you click on that, it's going to show you what your active tasks are, what your completed tasks are, and then also if you have any scheduled tasks, it's going to show you. The next thing I want to show you is the Poshmark bot. So this is the biggest time saver, is this automation analytics. All right, so here, this is what I think is really cool. So the Poshmark bot is going to share your closet in realistic time frames, and you can select what the task intervals are. This one shows 1 to 5 seconds. You can also do 5 to 15 seconds, 15 to 30 seconds. So again, they're more realistic human time frames versus 10,000 sharing in 1 minute. That is when you're going to start getting alerts from Poshmark. That is not the case here. Also here you can do this called pagination. You can share only the current page, or you can share your entire closet, which is really, really neat. The next options here, it says share continuously. So it's going to continue over and over and over again, which I don't typically do that. I usually try to go in a couple times a day and let this run versus doing it continuously, but that's up to you. You can also share your listings from the bottom in reverse share order, which I think is also kind of neat. So PrimeLister is going to share all your products from the bottom to the top, and that way it kind of reverses the order of your closet. So I do like that idea. All right, so share listings. You have the option to choose either to share to followers or to share to an active party. So I think that's really cool too. So let's go ahead and let me show you what this looks like. So I'm going to share to my followers. All right, so it says, are you sure you want to share listings to your followers? If you wanted to schedule it, this is where you would accomplish that. So I'm going to show you that real quick. So if I wanted to do this tomorrow at 5:30 at night, I could select that, and it says, note at this time your computer and Chrome must be on and active. So it's not going to do it when you're not in control, which is also really neat. And here is your schedule share. So let's go ahead, and we're just going to do it right now so I can show you what it looks like. So it opens another window. And then you can see that it's working up here. And now you see it's starting to share all these things. Now, if you wanted to stop it, you certainly can. All right, here you go. So it is working. I could stop it if I wanted to. The other really neat thing about PrimeLister is that there's an alert if a CAPTCHA shows up. Has anybody been sharing their closet a lot and all of a sudden the computer says, are you really a person or are you a computer? PrimeLister has a built-in alert system that will say, hey, by the way, it stopped. You need to enter the CAPTCHA to continue. So that way you can show that you are there and you are working on sharing your own closet so that there's no red flags for Poshmark. So again, another built-in safe spot. All right, I'm going to stop this for right now. Just wanted to show you what that looked like. Another neat feature with the sharing of the closet is you can also share your followers' closets. So have you ever wondered sometimes when you go into your newsfeed and somebody has shared your entire closet, you have to kind of wonder whether or not they're using something similar to this, but it makes you want to go back and share some of their items, right? So you can do the similar item here. You would go to their shop. You're going to hit the PL in the bottom corner. You would select the Poshmark bot, and again, you would just simply share their entire closet. You can share just the first page if you don't want to look totally obsessive. And then you would decide if you wanted to share those items to your followers. Great, let's go back to the other options. So if you continue to go down, you can also manage your followers. Now you can only do this on a page where you have followers to follow, but you would just hit follow people. Please open a follower or following page to execute this command. You can also unfollow people. It's gonna give you the same alert unless you're on those pages to be able to follow other sellers. You can also auto like. So you can start feed auto like. Again, you would have to be on your feed page. This feature here I have not used. I am very picky on the items that I like. They are specific to what I might actually purchase. Or things that maybe I'm selling that I'm watching on Poshmark to see what they sell for. So I have not used this yet, but it's very similar. Just like everything else in here, you would just click that and it would start liking. Some people do the auto liker so that people will come back and like your items. I've seen that a lot as a feature in Poshmark to help boost your sales again. All right, this one I'm very excited about. This is a bulk offer. You no longer have to go in and select the items individually to offer things. So I want to show you what this looks like. So let's say I want to do 10% off and give everyone a $5.95 shipping. You can also set a minimums earning. If you want to disclude certain lower priced items, you can do that as well. And then we're going to start the bulk offer. Again, you could schedule this as well if you want to. It's going to open your closet again and it's going to start working. All right, so it shows here that there's 48 items processing and it is sending out those offers as we speak so we can see whether or not that would help. I've actually seen a lot of progress with this since the task has been started for bulk offer. All right, so how would you know that this is working? Well, just like when you do offers on items, it would show up in your news feed. So do you see here all these offers that just took place? So this is going on in the background as I'm doing other tasks. It is sending out all of these really cool offers without me having to manually do it, which I think is amazing. All right, we're gonna go ahead and stop that action as well for right now so we can move on with the tutorial. All right, so the next thing I wanted to show you is how you would relist some items. So these boots here, I'm going to go ahead and select the boots and click PrimeLister Action. And let's relist these boots. It says, are you sure you want to relist? And what this is going to do is refresh that item. And I don't know if you guys have used the copy listing feature within Poshmark. The trouble with it is when you do that, the title gets messed up. It says copy. This avoids that. This does not put that copy in there. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what happens. It's going to open a new tab. And it's going to start relisting that for me. And then if I go down here, it's going to actually show me that active task that's happening in the background. It also will show you the completed tasks here and anything you might have scheduled. But I think that's really cool so you can kind of see what it's doing in the background, and it's also still live here while it's building everything for you. All right, let me also show you how you would cross-list an item. So I use Poshmark a lot as my starting point because I feel like it's the easiest place to start. But let me show you this bracelet here and how we are going to cross-list it. So if I hit the cross-list at the bottom of my list here, you can see it pops up the other marketplaces that you can cross-list it to. So you have Mercari, you have Poshmark Canada, you have Facebook Marketplace, Etsy, and eBay. Now I already know that it's on eBay, so I'm not going to put it there, but I am going to cross-list it over here to Mercari. So I'm going to select Mercari. If you wanted to do multiple ones, you can also do that. But again, I'm just going to show you the Mercari for right now. All right, so yes, I'm going to continue to that. So the task has been started for the cross listing, and you see my Mercari popped up. So here we go. So it's going to go ahead and start building that listing for me. Now, if you've been selling on different marketplaces, you will know that there are different requirements on every single selling platform. Here you go. So an alert came that says you should fill in all the blanks and click on the list button to post your product. So it can't do everything. It's just not physically possible, but it did upload my pictures, which is sometimes a pain to have to do if you're not doing it manually, if you're doing it manually. But here it also listed my description in here, so I could add if I wanted to. I can put my tags in. It walks you through the exact listing process until the end. You can even set your different price if you want to, and then you would list your item on Mercari. So how easy was that? So you would do the same thing on any other type of platform. So if I wanted to do that same bracelet, I wanted to cross-list it on Etsy, it would do the exact same thing. It would open a new window and it would start building my listing on Etsy. So there you go. How cool is that? And so simple, so simple. All right, some of the other features that you can do here, as you can see, we just did the relist. You can also delist an item. So it makes it simple that you would just click the item again, you would come over here and you would delist. Now it's gonna give me, I do not wanna delist it, so I'm not gonna do that, but that's how simple that action would be. You can also duplicate an item. So if you're creating a brand new listing, this would help to kind of make that process a little bit easier. We're going to duplicate it. And then you can also share it manually. So if you didn't want to do the bulk sharing, you could just hit yes and it would share it by itself if you wanted to. All right, we're going to get into this import and then we can open the inventory. All right, so here is your inventory screen. This shows you everything that you have listed throughout your different platforms. And what's really neat is it will tell you which platforms they are already on. So if you want to go into this, you can also do actions from here. You can edit these listings. All right, so you can see here it gives you the name, what category, your pricing. If you want to assign a group, you can. You can also assign tags, and this is an easier way to sort, and I'll show you that in a moment. This gives you the links at the bottom if it's on those websites. So here you can see that I have it listed on Poshmark. This would take me straight there, and then on eBay as well. If I wanted to go ahead and get rid of this item, I can also delete this item from my inventory right here. Any changes that you would make, you would also want to save those changes. Here's the group and tag sort feature. So this makes it really cool. I don't have this set up just yet, but if you have like specifics, you want to make a dress category, you want to make homewares category, jewelry, you can do that here on your own. You can actually set up your own groups and then you can filter, or tags, and you can filter by that. So it's a better, easier way to sort your items. This is a great way that you can cross-list items right here from your inventory screen. So I'm just going to hit that. Same type of item pops up here as it would like you saw there in the Poshmark demonstration. So again, you would select the ones you would want to cross-list that to, and then you would simply just hit the cross-list to the marketplace and walk through the steps I just showed you. You can also import listings from here. You can just select, so when you're getting started, this is a great place to start importing your listings from the different platforms in an easy place instead of going to each one individually. All right, another really cool feature on the inventory screen is when you first import everything, you're gonna see these all listed individually, but let's say that I have this Ralph Lauren red dress listed on both eBay and Poshmark. They're gonna initially show up separated. What you do to remify that is you would select both of those items. Let's pretend like both of these are a red dress. and you would go up to the two selected items screen, and there's an option to merge them together. So that would create one listing, and that is how I have them here, is merged together. So that's another really nice feature, easier way to show everything within multiple platforms in one screen versus having 5 different listings showing that it's on 5 different platforms. All right, let me show you some of the other easy, simple tasks through the other marketplaces. I'm going to start Mercari. Takes me straight there. Now you might have to initially log into each platform. I'm already logged in just because I wanted to show you quicker. But here you see again, this is your PrimeLister action button, and there's the features that are available on Mercari. You also have your PrimeLister here at the bottom. Everything is here except for, of course, the Poshmark bot would not be here because you're not sharing things. But you do still have your active tasks, your completed tasks, and your scheduled tasks. I am then also going to show you eBay. So here you go. So here is your, right, there you go. So here is your PrimeLister eBay. So you have your action screen here, relist, delist, duplicate, delete the listing, import the listings, open the inventory, cross-list the items, and then same down here is your PrimeLister action screen completed and your schedules. So you see that they all are very similar. It's so simple, user-friendly. We'll go through as well for Etsy. It's going to look very similar. The only one that looks different really is Poshmark. So here's your PrimeLister action and all of the actions that you have available to you. And last but not least, I don't currently sell on Facebook, but I will still show it to you. This is where those items would be. So if I wanted to cross-list, this would be a great time for me to start selling on Facebook. The other feature in PrimeLister is the task screen. So this shows you the timeline of the different tasks that you have completed. So as you see here, I just showed you guys how I cross-listed that. It also shows here the actions that we just took. Groups and tags. This is where you would set up new groups and new tags for your inventory sorting purposes. There's also report screens. I have not gotten into all of this, but there is a really cool statistics and reports area. So this will show you the different things that you have accomplished through Crosslist and auto-lister reports. You can also see Poshmark automation and so on. And then, of course, there's a tab for accounts where you manage your personal data and your subscriptions. So I also wanted to show you back on the home page, as you go through each task, it's going to cross off and complete. Also want to show you here, they have a section for knowledge base, which is really neat. So if you ever get stuck on something, you can click on these and they're going to give you a quick how-to for each item within their program. There's also a knowledge base here that has tons of how-to, frequently asked questions, getting started. As you can see, just a lot of things. Troubleshooting, how to set up your accounts and subscriptions, how to manage those things. And also you can contact support and somebody will get back in touch with you within 24 hours. You can also leave feedback and suggest features as you use it as well. All right, so what did you guys think? I would love to hear about it in the comments below, or any questions that you might have that I can answer for you. And I'm sure PrimeLister will also jump in to answer any of those questions you might have. So what do I think of this Chrome extension? I think it's pretty great. I have not sold much on Etsy. I've just now started developing my sales on Mercari, and Facebook Marketplace is something I really haven't even dabbled in. So I feel like that this program will help me take a step in the right direction on expanding different platforms for me to sell on. And it makes it so simple, like you saw, that I can just take it from one platform and cross-list it over to another one, fill a few things in, and bam, there you go, you're already set up. So if you're brand new to selling online, I think this is really great because it gives you a chance to kind of get used to the different platforms without having to relearn all of them. So I think it's definitely worth your time. It'll definitely increase your sales. I've seen a good boost on interactions, especially on places like Poshmark. So let's talk about Poshmark for a second. So some of you out there are probably still feeling a little bit hesitant about the Poshmark assistant. But I feel like PrimeLister has taken the right steps to protect you as a seller. It's not listing or sharing your closet in an unrealistic way. I feel like it's doing it in a very human form. And you're also still involved in it because of the CAPTCHA alert and things like that. There is a risk always involved in something like this. However, I do feel like it's very similar to paying an assistant to do it. So you might be saving money versus having somebody else doing it, which may even be using PrimeLister to do it for you, like I said. But I just feel like the value is there, and I feel like it's worth giving it a try to see whether or not it increases your sales and saves you time. Why would you not try this out? Especially with that free 7-day trial. There really is no risk. You don't even have to put your credit card in. I just wanted to emphasize that again. So again, I would love to hear what your comments are below in the comments. Also, any questions that you might have or concerns about any of this so that I can go ahead and help you guys out with it. I will also leave a link directly below in the description so that you can also click right onto it and take a look at it and kind of take a peek and see whether or not this is something for you. All right, that's all I've got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video and all the new upcoming ones when they come out. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and the reminder bell so you see all the videos. All right, till next time, guys. Happy listing.